everybody. I wanted to go through a quick example of this paycheck timing issue that can be present in your budgeting. Uh, so I'm using an example of an $80,000 salary. And if you have a semi-monthly payroll where you're paid on the 1st and the 15th or the 15th and the 31st, whatever it is, you would take that $80,000 and divide by 24 paychecks. Okay. And you would get 2 checks a month, no matter what. So every check, your gross salary would be a little over $3,333. If, however, you're on an every 2 week payroll, you will have 26 paychecks in a year. And so if you take that same $80,000 salary and you divide it by 26, you're going to come up with a little bit over $3,076. Okay. So the difference between 3,333 and 3,076 is about 300 bucks. Okay. And so you are living on that much less every paycheck. So let's say it's $250. Let's say it's $250 a paycheck gross. Okay. So if you're getting 2 paychecks a month, there's $500 less that you're living on 10 months out of the year. So if you sit down with your paychecks, with your pay stubs, and you look at the dates that you're paid, you'll quickly see if you're on a semi-monthly or an every 2 week paycheck cycle. And so one of the things you can think about in terms of this 26 paycheck cycle, because one of the things I've always hated about it is that, my expenses are pretty consistent every month. Every month I have so much I have to spend, and so having some of that money siphoned off into those 2 months where I get 3 paychecks irritates me. I hate it when employers do this. But if you're disciplined enough, you can actually use that 26 payroll cycle to your advantage, because if you can keep your expenses less than 3,076 in a 26 payroll cycle, if you make $80,000 a year, if you can keep your expenses less than $3,000 a month, then you can use that extra paycheck for investing too. You've got that little boost 2 months out of the year that you can invest those funds. So the real key here is kind of understanding what your timing is, because it does have an impact on sort of what your strategy can be, and whether or not you have to, shift your budget around, right? And try to keep it below a certain amount, right? And so this is sometimes why people feel the need to have these side gigs and things like that. It's just that it just doesn't go far enough in the 10 months out of the year, and all that. So I just wanted to illustrate it for you so that you can kind of see it. So your homework now is to figure out what kind of pay cycle are you on, and kind of what that timing is, and how does that match up to your expenses. Because this is one of the things that can impact you if you're not aware of it. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.